Merry Christmas, everyone, or I guess I should say Merry Christmas Eve, as Minecraft also tells us. Merry Xmas, or Creepermas, or whatever that little symbol thing is. I like it, though. They also gave us another surprise, which we'll look at in a second once we get logged into the server. This is going to be my first video on the channel, and my first and probably primary series, or at least game. I'll be posting mainly Minecraft videos. I do want to do some Civ 5 at some point, and I have a Hammerwatch video recorded, which I'll be posting this week sometime. And once I get my account verified, this will pick up more. I need to do that, but I've got to wait till after Christmas when I have time to do it. Till then, my videos are limited to 15 minutes, so I can't do like long builds on here or long Civ 5 games, which is what I would like to do also. So without further ado, let's log in to BTcraft. The name we took from the two of us, and we are the primary and right now sole players on this server, my friend Botanist, and myself, Tang Pao. We have both built stuff and influenced each other. I primarily built most of this warehouse building, but he had lots of influence also. And we usually collaboratively discuss stuff in creative before finalizing much on the server, much big stuff at least. So without further ado, let's get to looking. This is the warehouse building. If I move my camera too jerky, you should let me know in the comments, or if you have audio or video issues. This is just the main staircase of the building. Guess we'll start with the outside. We'll go look at this other stuff soon, but I want to show from the outside. This is the beginning of the grand staircase leading up to the building. Most of the exterior was Frank Lloyd Wright inspired, actually. I had watched like 2 documentaries right as I started playing a lot of Minecraft. Plus I watched a lot of like Corrales inspiration videos and a lot of B-dubs. I'll put links to most or all of that in the comment section of this too. And some of this detail stuff I'll be discussing more at length here in a minute. Anyhow, the outside landscaping was done by Botanist, as he did this path work also, and this path that's going to lead to the eventual City Hall building, but again, more discussed in a minute. I did the chandelier. I've always liked this carpet pattern, plus it helps conceal glowstone. There's some, well, jack-o'-lanterns. We didn't have glowstone at the time yet. Let me put this back down. Oh, yay, potion. Okay. I decided to start off building 2 storage rooms, one for each of us, then eventually public storage if we need it I can work on. I got the initial idea for this in a single player, and it was some video by a guy that I've looked and looked and looked and looked for and haven't found since then. But I've modified it some, and then Botanist modified my design some. So it's like inspired by a random guy. If anybody knows or recognizes this, please let me know in the comments. I would like to credit him in video and give him a link in my links. The Christmas surprise was all of the chests. These are double chests. Look like presents. And the single chests look like little red presents. Anyhow, the idea of this was to be able to access like 100 chests just from these 5 blocks here. And I think this is 98 single chests. And you can access them all just from here, so it makes it all very convenient. I have an ender chest here. These are all of my double chests, and I have crafting tables everywhere so I can craft no matter where I'm standing. Here's just my first 2 portable, like, personal furnaces. There are many, many, many more furnaces below us. I'll show that when we go downstairs into the basement. I had extra diamond blocks and I was saving for fortune, but I thought they looked good, so I just added them in here. I don't use a lot of diamonds. I'm working on getting some enchanted diamond armor. I have a chest plate upstairs in the enchanting room that I just named, and working on getting levels to put enchantments on it. But there's like 39 diamonds and then another diamond block, so if I need these, I'll eventually pick them with my fortune pick. But until then, I'm just going to leave them there. I like how they look design-wise. So that's my storage room. Botanist also put these paintings up. One of the texture packs, one of the resource packs I use a lot is John Smith Legacy, which I will be using some in this series. these paintings look different depending on those, and I really like some of the ones in the John Smith. Anyhow, so without further ado, this is Botanist. He hasn't been on the server as much, nor has he really used like large storage rooms before, so this is a new thing for him, I think. But anyhow, this is his stuff. I don't want to dig around his chest because it's, of course, somebody else's stuff. But yeah, I left him a present of nether stuff when I went into the nether and brought back our nether stuff for the first time and the first potions that he's got, and hasn't used any of it, doesn't look like. Well, and these trapdoors lead down to hoppers that lead into furnaces down in the basement. Again, I'll point that, but we both have those also in the same spot. Let's see, that's pretty much all there's downstairs. This water and glass above us is an infinite water source, and I have like fishing poles, and you can stand here and fish. Again, watch your step signs because it just drops off. But you can fish, plus it's like a good infinite water source for potions upstairs and stuff. There's our nether portal over here. We'll go look at that more in a few minutes. Man, the balcony out here overlooks everything. There's the observation deck in construction. That's going to be eventually a speed station. I don't know what I'm actually going to call it, but you're going to run through and hit these pressure plates and then get hit with a splash swiftness potion to then be able to get around the island quicker. See if you can see the other building. There's one of my other... what was that? So that was me stepping on the pressure plate. There's this here. That's another building. That's the second building. We'll look at that either this video or next video. I guess I should show some more of the... okay, iron doors. Some of the outside. Again, this was all just inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright and the architecture stuff I was reading at the time. This this is our clay. These are our beds right now. This is just clay and dyes, and this is pre-colored hardened clay. And this is just dirt and cobble and gravel shared by both of us. Up in this room, I have an enchanting room. I've been doing some level 1 enchanting, so that's what the nether rack is here. That was what I had on me at the time to block off to do level 1s. Been enchanting a lot of books. There's the diamond chestplate bulletproof vest. I'm going to put the protection 4 on it when I have levels. And just, these are all level 1s. Once I start combining them, I move them downstairs. This is going to be Unbreaking 3, hopefully Efficiency 5. There's an Efficiency 4 book. There's some power books for this bow. Eventually I need to repair it and pump it up. I like a Power 5 bow with maybe something else on it. But this will get it to Efficiency 4, and then I have about enough Efficiency books to get it up to Efficiency 5, which is where I want it, of course. Anvil's always here. I always keep one here for naming and repairing. This is our brewing station. I need to make some potions anyhow. Got just netherwort growing out here. There's netherwort one other place in the basement, but this is our primary source. But as you can see, we have plenty for just us two using. Let's see, I want to make some regen potions. Those are already awkward, so let's go gas tier. Let's make them last longer and splash. Let's see. Alright. Out here, this is just the long, tall part that you'll be able to see from the outside when we go outside and look. I don't know. Not much else going on in here, really. This is all very practical, efficient stuff. I'm going to cut here and continue after I get these potions made, and I'm back downstairs. Be right back. Alright, everybody. Welcome back. Got those potions made. This is the potions. I'm going to try and keep most of this series. I like to have like some instant health splash potions and some regen. And I always like to keep a fire resistance potion with me, though I had to learn that lesson the hard way. So the basement isn't very huge yet, but again, this carpet conceals the lighting. I really don't like torches. These are just the furnaces that we've got to work with. I've got blocks of coal in all of them. These are the furnaces that come down from the storage room. So the hopper and that trapdoor is here, so you pretty much throw stuff through that trapdoor and it'll come down here and cook in this and wait for you. I had a silk touch pick for a while, though I've unfortunately lost it now in another accident that I'll discuss in the nether portion of this tour. But I like how it looks with just all of the coal ore around, so I'm going to stick with it. This is my to-do list, which again I will discuss more in a later episode. I might use the second episode, well, not the second episode, the first episode after this tour to discuss upcoming things, and maybe leave it up to the viewers over what you want done next. Let's see. This will go, that's the newest building. Let's go over to the observation tower. Again, all this path and everything was designed by botanists. All these trees were very deliberately placed. When we first got on the server, we just leveled the island and just cut all of the trees down so we could go back and do them how we wanted. This bridge was built by botanists in this path. I designed and built this retaining wall, and it goes all the way around. We'll discuss it in the next part of the part after. When we go into the nether, I'm going to go around and go into the nether portal, and we'll look at it closer. Still need to work on one part of it. Let's see. You can see my new building over there. We'll discuss that in a near future video. I built this wooden bridge leading over to this, which is going to be the library eventually. Library and observation tower is one of my next big projects, but I wanted to wait for you guys to really do more on it. You can kind of see the bookshelves here, and we want bookshelves all the way around on both floors. I'm going to use it mainly as a book enchanting room. See, and I needed room for some of this stuff. Here's my cows, and there's some wheat for them, and I figured this is a book area, so I needed book stuff. I need leather and paper. So here's some sugar cane. There's all of the sheep I have so far. Let's see, I have a chicken hole here. Pretty much chickens on top of hoppers that go down into this room. This is where the sheep are also, down into this chest. For arrows mainly is what I'll be using for. This needs to be a double chest. I don't have any chest with me or I would do it, but this is all this down here in this room. Okay, let's go back up. Looks like I've got not quite 5 more minutes. So I probably should wrap this up soon. That's unfortunate. Didn't even get very far. Let's go up into this and at least look around here, and I'll try and end it up on the top of the observation deck. I should have time for that. So right now, this is what I have. I have bookshelves here and bookshelves along this top part of the window. All this needs to be bookshelves eventually. We've got it set up over here, bookshelf set up for an enchanting table. They don't have an enchanting table over here yet. I'll have to move one of those over soon. I've decided on this design on all 4 sides, so I need to pull all of this design out and redo it all. And I guess we'll head up now. And I'm going to cut the video here, and I'll get back to you when I get to the top. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. We've got another minute and a half or so. This is going to be the observation. That's a fishing hut. No, not really. Reload. Let's reload this stuff so you can see everything. Oh, now this is taking forever to reload. The path looks really nice from up here. You can see it really well. That's the mine, which we'll look at next video, and the fishing hut. We'll look at this part of the island next video, and I'll take you down into the mine that we've dropped. Let's see, what can we see over here? That's just a pig pen that I need to rework. That's on my to-do list. Just started building on this little island, but our main island is over here. It's not really in yet. Let's see. That's the bridge. There's the new house. You can see future sites. This pole over here is eventually going to be a big greenhouse, glassed-in greenhouse with all the different flowers and crops and whatnot. That's one of Botanist's projects. Then he wants to go underground and have other big things. I'm not 100% sure. And then up here is going to be our city hall. But anyhow, hope everybody enjoyed the first video. I know these aren't very long right now. I'll have another part up. Hopefully I should be able to post both these today or tomorrow on Christmas Day. And I guess that is all. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you like this video. Since I'm new to this, I need feedback from my viewers. So what would you like to see me do? I will discuss more of this in the next video. Alright, everybody. Good night and have a Merry Christmas.